Let's be honest, we've all been there. That sinking feeling when you know something's wrong with your pipes, but you have absolutely no clue where or what it is. It's this total mystery, right? Hidden right under our feet? Well, today, we're going to shine a little light into that darkness with some seriously cool diagnostic tech.
So first up, the mystery underfoot. You know, the cost of these hidden problems, it's so much more than just a big bill from the plumber. It's the wasted time, the chaos it causes in your home or your business, and just that sheer frustration of being completely in the dark.
I mean, really, stop and think about it for a second. What is the true cost of playing guessing games with your plumbing? It's not just the money for the repair. It's the stress of seeing your lawn torn up, the worry about water damage, and that nagging feeling, did they even fix the right spot? And that's exactly why the old way of doing things can be so, well, destructive. Traditional methods basically mean you're digging up a yard or knocking a hole in a wall based on a hunch. It's a shot in the dark, and you often end up with these temporary patches because you never actually saw the real root cause of the problem to begin with. Okay, but what if you could just get rid of all that guesswork? This brings us to our next section. Precision vision arrives. We're talking about a completely modern solution for this hidden underground world. And here it is. Meet the 14mm, 512 Hz pipe inspection system. Now, this is way more than just a camera on a wire. The source material actually calls it a diagnostic powerhouse, and for good reason. It's built to see what you can't and completely change how we handle these hidden headaches.
So how does this whole thing work? Well, it all boils down to three simple but incredibly powerful words: see, pinpoint, and measure. Let's break down what each of those really means. First, let's talk about see, and it all starts with this tiny number, 14mm. That's how small the camera head is. Now, because it's so incredibly compact, it can snake its way through the tightest pipes and sharpest turns where other cameras just can't go. And all the while, it's sending back this crystal clear video feed. You're not guessing anymore. You are literally seeing the blockage or the crack in real time. All right, next up, pinpoint. This is where that 512 Hz number becomes so important. It's not a camera spec, it's a signal. It comes from a tiny transmitter inside the camera head called a sonda. And honestly, this is the part that changes everything. So what in the world is a sonda? Well, think of it like a little homing beacon attached to the camera. It pulses out that 512 Hz signal, and with a receiver above ground, you can find its exact location. Not just the location, but its depth too. This is huge. It means no more destructive exploratory digging. You know precisely where to go. And finally, we have measure. The system has a built-in meter counter that shows you on the screen exactly how much cable you've pushed into the pipe. So you've seen the problem, you've pinpointed its location, and now you know the exact distance to it. You have all the data you need for a surgical repair. So when you put all of that together, what do you get? Well, you get a massive leap from just guesswork to an actual guarantee. It's really the old way versus the new way. And this comparison really says it all, doesn't it? On one side, you have the traditional methods, expensive guesswork, digging up half your property, and fixes that might not even last. And on the other side, with this system, you get visual proof, a precise location, and the data to fix it right the first time. It's just a smarter, better approach all around. And that brings us to what this really represents. It's the new diagnostic standard. You see, this kind of technology isn't just about fixing a single clog. It's about giving you total clarity on the health of your entire pipe system, and that clarity has incredible long-term value. So what does that value actually look like? Well, it breaks down into 4 huge benefits. First, reduced costs. Obviously, you dig less, you fix it right the first time, you save money. Second, increased efficiency. No more time wasted searching for a problem. Third, enhanced professionalism. I mean, can you imagine showing a customer the actual video of the problem? That builds so much trust. And finally, proactive maintenance. You can spot tiny issues before they turn into absolute disasters. You know, at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. It's about empowering yourself, whether you're a homeowner or a pro, with the clarity and the confidence to take on any of these tough underground challenges. It puts you back in control. I think this one quote from the source material just sums it all up perfectly. See the unseen, solve the unknown. When you can do that, you're not just fixing a pipe. You're replacing total uncertainty with cold, hard data. And it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it?
What other invisible problems are out there, just waiting for the right tech to bring them into the light?